What is up, guys? It is AJ, and we are talking about the fight between Andrei the Pitbull Arlovski and Tom Aspinall. Young, exciting prospect is Aspinall. He's only 27 years of age. Big wins in his 2 UFC bouts. Quick knockout of Jay Collier, and then a ground and pound finish of Alain Baudet in his last fight. Baudet was kind of an awkward style, and Aspinall said, you know what, let me just take this fight to the ground and dominate him. And he did. He finished it so quick. It was a minute 35 seconds. Andrei Arlovski, 2 straight wins. Felipe Lins, he was the underdog in that fight, and then he was a massive underdog against Tanner Bozier. Wins both those fights by decision, and he's a big underdog here as well, taking on Tom Aspinall. Those odds on screen I don't believe are 100% accurate. Arlovski is the plus 205 dog. Aspinall is the minus 245, so I guess fairly accurate Tapology has, but they're going to vary a bit from website to website. It's a fun matchup. 42 years of age, Andrei Arlovski, one of the best heavyweights of all time, I guess. Maybe not the best of all time, but one of the better heavyweights in the history of the sport. He's a pioneer of MMA. He's a former UFC champion, has been in some of the best fights of all time. One of the most fun heavyweights to watch. Granted, he hasn't won a fight by stoppage since 2015. That was against Travis Brown. Tom Aspinall is stopping everybody that he fights. In this fight here, I think Andrei Arlovski needs to be very cautious early because Aspinall does have some pop in his punches. As far as the height goes, 2-inch advantage for Aspinall, 1-inch reach advantage, not super substantial. I could see it being competitive on the feet for moments here, but I do think Aspinall could land something big. He's an exciting prospect, and if he's able to win here, he's really going to skyrocket forward. Granted, if he loses to Andrei Arlovski, that's going to be a hard loss and a tough loss, but it will show he's not at that level. As of right now, Arlovski is that gatekeeper that breaks you into the top 15, maybe top 18, something along those lines. And if you can't get past Arlovski, you're not ready for the better guys in the division. I think Tom Aspinall will get past Andrei Arlovski. Arlovski hasn't been stopped since his loss to Jairzinho Rozenstruik in 29 seconds. Since then, 2 straight wins. That was in 2019. I think Aspinall stops him here in 2021. He knocks him out in the second round. And I think Aspinall is a hot prospect to watch. Granted, as he gets to the upper echelon of the division, I don't know necessarily how well he'll do, but he's going to be a fun heavyweight to keep an eye on. And I do think he beats Andrei Arlovski. Now, as far as the betting odds, as I mentioned, plus 205 underdog is Arlovski. Aspinall, the minus 245 favorite. High likelihood of a stoppage win for Aspinall, and if Arlovski is to win this fight, I think more likely it's a decision, because as I said, he hasn't gotten a stoppage in a very long time. But should be a fun heavyweight fight. Out of all the fights on the card, I might be most excited for this one. Make sure you guys check this fight out. Don't blink, because I think somebody goes out here, and I do think Andrei Arlovski goes to sleep in this matchup. Granted, his chin hasn't looked bad. I think Aspinall, though, does pack a serious punch. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Also, guys, follow my social media, Instagram, Twitter, and I'll see you all in the next video.